Hi there, and as it's Halloween, I thought I'd go through my huge backlog of unopened sets and find a good one to build. Now this is set 40122 and it came out in 2015, and in that year LEGO's seasonal sets were these tiny little vignettes, which all sat on an 8-stud wide plate. They made a Valentine's Day dinner, a painting Easter egg set, a Thanksgiving feast, a winter fun set, and a Santa's visit set. But this one was called Trick or Treat Halloween set. The picture on the box is showing that it's got a lot of interesting details. The back of the box shows the 2 minifigures that we get in the set, and a little cartoon story showing our trick-or-treater approaching the door, our skeleton minifigure opening the door. Our minifigure looks initially surprised that a skeleton lives there, but then he gives her a treat and it looks like they become friends. So let's open it up and get building. It's only got 133 pieces, so it shouldn't take that long to build. But if you're going to like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you could click subscribe, it really helps out my channel. Well, that was a very quick little build. I mean, the first thing I noticed was something I hadn't noticed. On the front of the box, I didn't really notice that this tree was there. And you can see it over on this side. My eye was drawn attention to all this over here, and I hadn't even noticed that a tree came in it as well. So it looks like a very dead kind of tree. It's very black. It's got a purple stripe on it, which I do like these purple accents. Totally unnecessary, but they do make it sort of pop out slightly. Very dead looking branches, a bat at the top, and a pumpkin at the bottom. The minifig is really nice, but fairly standard. There's nothing exclusive or special about it. This torso is fairly common. It's got the short legs, not the medium ones, which articulate, and obviously a witch's hat. She's dressed up for going trick-or-treating, and she's carrying a broom and got a bucket to carry all her candy in. But the main part of the build does not disappoint. This is really nice and detailed. Outside it looks like this is potentially a gravestone for a skeleton dog maybe that's passed away. We've got a bone here with a flower at the bottom of it, as that just sits on the front corner of the set. And there's several pumpkins outside, and over here in the UK there's an unwritten kind of rule that if you have a pumpkin outside, you're open to trick-or-treaters. Now this set is obviously 8 years old, and if it had been released more recently, I imagine these may well have been changed for the more modern pumpkin piece that we get nowadays. But as it is, they've used these minifig heads with flower pieces on top. I love that LEGO have used so many small parts to give it details, like these many cone pieces around the sides to give it sort of balustrade detailing, and some great use of transparent dark green and transparent dark blue bricks and plates to give a stained glass window effect on either side of the door. And strangely, I don't think I've ever had a 1x1 brick in transparent dark blue before, and it looks a really nice colour. There's a very scary red spider over on the other side of the doorway, and again, not just a boring slope roof, but they could use lots of tiny slope pieces to give lots of detail up here, and again using those purple pieces for a little bit of an accent colour. I especially like these double cheese wedge pieces, giving this kind of ridged effect with the 2 little chimney pots on either side. Now back in 2015 you could only buy this set from LEGO. It was a LEGO exclusive, and it cost £8.50 or $10 in the US. But if you'd like to buy one today, it's costing about £20 to £25 in the UK, but it seems to be a fairly rare set outside of Europe. Looking around, I couldn't see that many for sale in the US. So like I said, a really detailed, nice vignette, which will sit nicely with all the other vignettes I've got from that year. The only one that I'm missing from the series is the Thanksgiving feast, so I may try and get hold of that one to complete my set. Let me know what you think about this and the other vignette sets in the comments below, and if you've liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and of course, please subscribe for more LEGO videos.